and our chapter list manipulation is over. Let us discuss the questions in this chapter. So first is fill in the blanks. So list in Python is called a, which type of data type is list? List, tuple and strings are sequence data types. Then a list consists of elements of, list can contain different types of elements, so it is of heterogeneous data type. Then lists are indexed by a index. Indices are in list, index values are integer. Then elements of a list are enclosed in square brackets. Then lists are dash, you can update or edit the list, so that property of list is called mutable. Lists are mutable because we can change the values in the list. Then dash method is used to delete the elements from the list if the index is not known. If the index is not known but the element is known to us, then we use the remove method. Then dash method is used to delete the elements from the list if index is known. We can use either pop method or del statement to delete the element. So here method is asked, so we can write the pop method is used to delete the element from list if index is known. Then the dash method adds a single item to the existing list at the end. So which function adds elements at the end of the list? So the append function adds elements at the end of the list. Now you can compare two lists by using dash operators. We can compare two lists by using comparison operator, that is equal to, that is the comparison operator. Equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, these are all comparison operators. So we can compare two list, whether it is greater than, whether it is less than, whether it is equal to, by using comparison operators. Next is true or false. State whether the following statements are true or false. So Python lists are mutable because we can change, update a list, so it is true. Then lists are depicted through curly brackets. Lists are not depicted through curly brackets, but for to depict a list we use square brackets, so it is false. Then a list can contain heterogeneous values. True. A list can contain data of different data types. Then we can create an empty list by the code L equal to list. By using the list function we can create an empty list, so it is true. Then a list is stored in memory as integer. A list is not stored in the memory as an integer, so it is false. Then two lists, list 1 2 3 4 less than 9, list 9 comma 1, it will give the output as true. So first element of both the list are, first element of first list is 1 and the second list is 9. So 9 is greater than 1, so the output will be true, that is second list is greater than first list. List in square brackets A colon B will give the elements between A and B, so it is false. It will retrieve the elements between the indices a and b minus 1. Then the append function is used to add a value in a list at any place. No, the append function is used to insert the element at the end of the list, but the insert function is used to add a value at any place. Then index function will return the index of the first matched item from the list. So it will return the index of the first matched item from the list. It is true. Then extend function is used to add multiple items in a list. Yes, extend function can be used to add a list into a list. Then multiple choice questions. Consider the following. So we have a list H containing elements H, O, I. So the length of the above list is 3. It contains 3 elements. Then list L1 contains 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8, 0. What will be the output of the following expression? So L1 in square bracket minus 1. That is, in list L1, the value at position index minus 1. So in this list L1, the value at position minus 1 is, at position minus 1 is 0. So the output will be 0. So which of the following statements is correct about list? List can contain values of mixed data types. It is true. List can contain only integer values. List can contain, list with no element is called an empty list. So all of these are true about list. Then which operator can be used with list? So in operator and not in operator both can be used with list. This in operator will check whether an element is an element of the list, and not in operator will check whether an element is not present in the list. Then which of the following commands will create a list? So we have a function called list function, in small letter list, then bracket opening and closing. So the first one will create a empty list. So this will create an empty list using the list function. Then we have list 1 is equal to square brackets opening and closing will create an empty list. Again we can create a list using this. By using this and this, we can create a empty list. Now using the third one, this, we can again create a list containing values 1, 2, 3 and A. So using all these operators, all these options, we can create a list. So what is the use of append function in a list? So append function adds an item to the end of the list. Then select the output of the following expression. So here we have a string P. Now when we convert the statement list str of 1, str1, that is, the list function will convert this list in string into a list. So pen will be converted into a list with values p comma e comma n. Since pen is a string, so all the elements in that string, all the characters in that string will be converted into a list, and each character in that list will be each element, character in that string will be each element in the list. So the output will be like this. Pen will be separate characters in that string. Then the sequential accessing of each of the elements in a list is called list traversal. Then consider the following list. L1, this is a list. L2, this is another list. So this is a list are the elements in L1, and this is another list is elements in L2. So which of the following statements will result in error? So L1 equal to L2 will return false because L1 and L2 are not true. Then L1 dot upper will convert L1 into uppercase. This list L1 will be converted into uppercase. Then L2 square bracket L1 1, 1, that is in list 2 if there is a nested list we can use this, but in L2 there is no nested list, so this will generate an error. Then L2 dot upper will convert the list L2 into uppercase, so this will create an error. Next, consider the following list. A comma A equal to square bracket 1 comma 2, B equal to 1 comma 2. So what will be the output of the following? Print A equal to B. So we have A and B as same. So A equal to B will return true. So there are solved questions. So what is a list? A list is a mutable sequence of values which can be of any type. Lists are indexed by integer. Then what are the difference between list and string? Strings cannot be changed, but lists are mutable. They can be changed. Lists are enclosed in square brackets and strings are enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Then strings store single type of elements, but lists store different types of elements. Then what is the difference between extend and append function? Append method adds a single item to the existing list. It does not return a new list. Rather, it modifies the original list. And extend adds all items of a list at the end of another list. Then, next question. Can list be used as keys in Python dictionaries? In dictionaries, we cannot use lists as keys. That you will study in the next chapter. Then what is the difference between pop and remove function? Pop function and remove function are both used for deletion, deleting an element from a list. So if we know the index of the element to be deleted, we use pop function. If we know the element to be deleted but do not know the index, we use the remove function. Then given below are statements for creating lists. Find errors if any and rewrite the correct statement. So we have first L1 is equal to 1 comma 6 comma a comma 8. So we have L1 is a list, so always it should be enclosed in single quote, it should be enclosed in square brackets, and we can see 1 comma 6 comma a is a string, so it should be enclosed in single quotes. Then next L2 equal to 10. So L2 is a list, so list should always be in square brackets. So 10 should be always in square brackets and not in parenthesis. So this type of brackets are called parenthesis. So instead of writing like this, we should write 10 like this. Then L1 equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and another list. So L1 is a nested list. So each list in that list is also a element of that list. So there should be comma after. So list is what? List is a values enclosed in square brackets separated by commas. But here no comma is there between two elements in the list. So this is the error. Then again question number D, L1 is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this no error is there, this is correct. Then L1 is equal to next one A, B, C, again a nested list. So again a list is coming. So here so many errors are there, that is A, B, C, then a comma should be there. Then you can see inside the list there should be a single quotes because A is a character, and here you can see a parenthesis is there. So instead of parenthesis there should be a square bracket and parenthesis should not be there. So these are the errors. Then here we have a list L1. Everything in that list, in elements in this list is a string. So everything should be enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Everything should be enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Now suppose L equal to, in square brackets, list, first element is ABC, comma, a list 6, 7, 8, 3, comma, mouse. Consider the above list and answer the following. So in the first question, L3 colon, that is here 3 is the start and here stop is not given. So stop is not given. So from the index position 0, 1, 2, 3. So the output will be only mouse because here only start position is given but no stop position is given. Start position is given but no stop position is given. So we can consider from 3 to end of the list. So from the end 3, position 3 is this, from and the end till the end of the list. So till end of the list only one element is there. So the output will be, for this output will be only mouse. Now in the second question, question number B, start, stop and step. Here two columns are there. So you can see here start, then stop, and 2 is the step. Start, stop and step are there. So what will be the output? Start and stop are not given. So start will be the starting position, that is 0. So A, B, C will be included. Then step is 2. So it will skip one element, then select the other, and it will not consider this and next no element is there. So only these two elements will be there for this. So you can see this will be the answer. Now question number C. In L 1 colon 2. So 1 colon 2 means start will be 1. So list will slice will start from index position 1, then till 2, that is stop will be considered from 2 minus 1, that is 0, 0, 2. So 2 minus 1 means only 1, 1 to 1 only. So only this list will be the output, like this. Nested list, a list containing only this element. This element is again a list. So the output will be a nested list containing 6, 7, 8, which is also inside a list. Now fourth question is has 2 arguments inside square brackets. 2 arguments are there. First one is the main list. First one is the element of the index of the main list, and this is the index of the main list, and this is the index of the nested list. So in list L1, in list L at index position 1 the element is this. Then for this, in the sub list at index position 1, so here 0, here 1, element is 7. So the output for this will be 7. In this will take place only, this will be given only for nested list. Next question is, write the most appropriate method to perform the following task. So to delete a given element from a list. To delete a given element from a list. So element is given. If an element is given, then we can use the remove method. If an element is given, we can use the remove method to get the position of an item in the list. If an item is given and its position has to be found out, then we can use the index function. Index method can be used. Now to delete the third element from the list. Now we don't know the element to be deleted, but we know the position to be deleted, position of that element which has to be deleted. In that case we can use pop method or del statement. Pop method or del statement. Then question D, add single element at the end of the list. So we know that to add a single element we have append function. Now to add an element at the beginning of the list. To add an element at the beginning of the list, we have insert function. Insert function can be used to add an element at any place of in the list. Now add an element in the list at the add elements in the list at the end of the list. To add an element we can use append. To add elements, here it is there elements, so we have to add more than one element, so we can use extend function. So children, write all these in your textbook. Thank you. Next questions we will discuss in the next class.